Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Remember, this is the #1 YouTube channel for your online tricks and tutorials. So today, without wasting time, I want to show you another review of a proxy site called Pyproxy. They have a new feature of having a residential proxies, rotating proxy, and they have a very awesome feature which I want to show you guys in my next review. So from here you can see that this is their proxy here. I connected using one of their proxies on my Mozilla Firefox. This is Mozilla Firefox. You can see that the IP is very strong. They have AT&T wireless and so many other options. So yeah, you see the anonymity is 100%. Of course, if you want to get 100%, you have to change the time zone to correspond to the IP zone. But the major thing is that it connects very well and it has a host name. So without wasting time, let's go to the actual site and I show you how it works. So without even going there, so let me show you this one. So this is the Pyproxy. I'm using two browsers. I'm using Mozilla for connecting my proxies, and I'm using Brave browser for showing you the website and how it works. You don't want to connect and work on the same browser. So without wasting time, this is by Proxy. You can go through their marketing structure here. You can register directly using your email and password, or you can register using your Gmail. It's very automatic. After registering, without wasting time, you can go through their pricing. You want to be quick. Under pricing, they have various packages. They have S5 proxies. For you to use this S5 proxy, you need to download their software. This one, for example, this one is the software on my PC. This one is for S5 proxies. But today we are not concentrating on this S5 proxy because I have shown you how they work and everybody knows how they work. But today I'm concentrating on residential proxies. The reason why I'm concentrating on the residential proxies is that for you to use them from Pyproxy, you don't require to download the Pyproxy software on your PC. So if you buy residential proxy, which are sold in terms of bandwidth or GB, gigabytes, you can be able to use them on your mobile phone without the need of using a software for it to run. Also, they have unlimited proxies. These are very expensive. They are for institutions, people who resell the proxies. Then they have static proxies. These ones here. Also, the static proxies, they don't require you to download the software. You can use them directly. You can see the pricing here. You can go through the pricing. Then they have dedicated proxies. You can see these are mostly data centers, and they are not. You can see dedicated data center proxy, DC proxies. These are not very good for surveys. So today we are concentrating on residential proxies. I just tested the residential proxies from Pyproxy, and I'm quite impressed by how they work. Residential proxies and static proxies, because they don't require Pyproxy software to be downloaded on your devices, specifically on your laptops. So this one can be used on your mobile phone without the need of a software. So let's go to my dashboard. Let me log in now. I want to be quick to provide you with correct information. So we have just logged into our account. You have seen how I've done. So after logging in now, I had bought this starter plan for $29 per month. It's very affordable, and they have a discount. You can purchase. If you repurchase again, you get a 10% discount. So it does not apply in the first purchase, but in the repurchase you get a 10% discount. You can see all the various plans I've provided here. So immediately now, let's say you click buy. Let's say you want to buy this one, just click buy. It's the normal way. You can pay using PayPal and cryptocurrency, you see. So once you buy, just want to show you how the payment procedures, use crypto and all the other stuff. Everybody knows how to buy using crypto, PayPal and everything. Just follow the recommended steps which I will be shown there. So without wasting time, after now you come to this, assuming now you have bought your residential proxies, the one I'm concentrating on, just come to your dashboard here, click dashboard, and this now will be your operating area. You'll be able to see all your proxies, the amount of their usage and everything. For example, here you can see they have an overview, they have a get proxy, then they have this where you set your username and password, username and authentication for purposely for residential proxies and static proxies. This is why you use this feature here. I'll show you how it works. Then we have this one. So you can buy using the home page or through this page. So when you want to buy, you can come to your dashboard again, come to this page, you click buy plans, it will take you to the page that you are here, and you can be able to proceed with the buying with the cryptocurrency or PayPal. Then they have purchase history. You can see all or if you click here, you see all your purchase history, traffic history and everything. Then they have unlimited proxy. These are the most expensive. They are for people who like high usage of proxy and a high number of proxies. Unlimited proxies. There are some people who have an institution or something. You understand them. You see, unlimited proxy. If you click here, you see that they are the most expensive here. But these ones are for people who have a high usage of and they can be able for. They are also good for people who resell proxies, but almost institutions which require a lot of high level and limited number of proxies. Also, they have static proxies here. I'm going through each of them before I go to my main package, which is the residential proxy. So under static ISP proxies, you can, if you click buy plans, you can see here the minimum around, you can buy 10 IPs for $10, and it has 100k static residential IPs charged per IP. So it's charged per IP. So one IP is $10. So one IP is $1. So if you use one IP, it is going to be charged from your balance. So if in a day, if you have 10 IPs here and use each one of them will be deducting $1 after usage of it. So after a day, if you use all the 10 IPs, your balance will be exhausted. So it's charged by IP. It has unlimited bandwidth. They have protocols of HTTPS, and SOX5. They are fast and stable. You see, these ones, they are very, very nice. So under static ISP proxy, they have an option of IP management here. You can manage your whatever. You can manage your static IP. And the best thing about Pyproxy, the reason why it's a bit unique, when you buy their residential proxies and static ISP proxies, you don't require a Pyproxy software installed on your desktop for you to be able to operate on it. So apart from that, they have dedicated data centers proxies. I'm not going into this because most of my users don't require using dedicated proxies. Then they have S5 proxies. So these are the proxies now. The S5 proxies now. If you buy these proxies, they are sold in large numbers, and these are the type of proxies that you require to use a Pyproxy software like this one. This one I've installed on my device. You see, this one. This one now you come here and you port forward. You can select any country you want, like US, like that. To bring you all the countries in the USA, all the states in the USA. This is under S5 proxy. So the S5 proxy you have to have a laptop for you to download the Pyproxy manager. But for now, I want to show you static ISP and residential proxy because they don't require Pyproxy software on your device. This is why I decided to review this proxy site. Also, you can decide to do whitelist. You can say you can whitelist your IPs here. Enter the IP address that hope adding to the whitelist. Yeah, if you want to share your IPs with other people, you can whitelist them here, so that any IP you have here, they can be able, in any IP you authorize here, they can be able to use your IPs. So the users list, I'll show you how to create a user. This is my user. Or you can be able to add a user here. Any user you add here, you'll be able to access your various proxies, and you can be able to disable the user if you don't want them to use your proxy anymore. But without wasting time, let's go back to residential proxies here. I already have bought a plan. So if you've already bought some residential proxies, you don't come to this page. You just click here, get proxy, then you click user and pass authentication here. Once you click there, it will take you to this page. This is the page whereby if you have bought 3 GB or 10 GB, they are going to appear here, and it will be showing you the remaining balance, like that. So under here, you can be able to select the countries. Select USA. Most of my users use USA. Then here, they have 2 ways of connecting. You can connect by selecting state and city, like this one. So just click here, say California, and let's say state is say, you can select any city in California. Let's say, which one is it? You can select which one. Let's see. You can select San Diego, like that, you see, and that. And you can be able to create you can be able to connect using state and city, which is the state here and city. Also, the other option is to connect using ISP, whereby they will give you a random state and city, but you can be able to select any IP you want. For example, if you want AT&T here, is this one, like that. And before I'm coming to here, then you require a username. So if you don't have a username, before you even go further, let me show you how to create a username. For you even to come and select here, you require to do a username. So if you click user and pass authentication and you're brought to this proxy generator page, it will prompt you to create a username. So let me show you how to create a username. Just click here, create username. So when you create a username, you come to this page. Just click here, add user. Remember, when creating a username, avoid special characters like hash. These special characters, avoid these special characters when creating a username. So just do a simple username which has numbers like user1. Password, you can say user123. Account status, you can say normal. Traffic, it will be shown by, you can say for surveys, any remarks, so that you can be able to remember user. So you can buy a lot of GB and a residential proxy and be able to share your bandwidth with your friends without any issues, as long as you give them your username, password, IP, and port. So just confirm like that. Also, username already. So let me say username 90, or let me say ISO 90, like that. You see, that's how now you add username here. So that's how you add username, and you can be able to edit as the way you want. So let's go to get proxy again, user. Now I showed you can connect. First of all, you say under country, you select United States or UK, any country you want. For these people who wanted to do free cash UK, you can come here and select Britain, and you can select a random city in the UK, a random state in the UK, a random city, Portsmouth or anywhere, and you can be able to run free cash very well using this one. Then there is you can use it. For example, for my case, I want to test using United States. So you can connect using state and city. I'm repeating again, whereby you click here, you enable green. Then here you come and select the state you want. You correct the city. You can connect to any. Just select the ones given here. You can say Los Angeles, like that. Then here, remember here now, all the user's profile you have created will appear here. So I want us to connect using ISO 90, the one we have created with you guys. This one. This is now the cool feature. You can rotate you can select the number of rotations you want. You can say you want a sticky you can randomize IP and a rotation here. You can say if you click randomize, the IP is going to rotate at the default time. But if you click sticky IP, this IP is going to be static and it's going to last for so many hours. It can even last for many hours. So what do I mean? What I mean is that if it's under randomize like this, randomize IP, it will be rotating under default settings. You see here, and you can be able to see host name, username, and password. But if you select sticky IP, you'll be prompted now to indicate the number of IP duration before it rotates, and it has between 1 to 30 minutes. So an IP which lasts 30 minutes can even last more than the set time here and before it rotates. So you can say that. So I advise people to select sticky IP, and then when you come to IP duration, click 30. I tested it out and it was very good. It was lasting for a bit longer. IP rotation 30 minutes, then the host name, then the username and password. Let's say now you want to share. Let me finish here, then I'll show you how to connect now. You can say now you want to share your bandwidth with 10 people. So you just come down here, scroll down here, select the number of people you want to share your IP with. Let's say 10, and click batch generation. So it's going to generate your username, password, host, and port. You can copy this one and share to the people who want to use that particular profile. You see, this is another cool feature for people who like sharing IPs with others. So said that, now I want now to show you how to connect for example, the one you selected here is United States. You selected the option of connecting using state and city, whereby we have the option of selecting state and city, but our ISP will be randomized. So remember, our rotation is sticky IP, and a rotation of IP rotation of 30 minutes using our host name here. Host name is this host. This is the IP. This is the port. This is the username, and this is the password. Let's now go to Firefox browser and set up our IP. This one we have selected here. So we come to Firefox. I use Switch Omega. So what you do, you create a new profile here. Let me shut up and just follow my guide. Create a proxy. Like that. Remember, they are SOCKS 5. They can work either for SOCKS 5 or HTTPS. So under username, come here. Say IP. Port is this one. Once you finish, click apply changes like that. Then come here, select Pyproxy, this one, then we have created it now, and then connect. Oh, before you connect, let me show you that it was not connected. So let me switch it off first. I want you to show my local IP, which is Kenya. You see, my local IP is Kenyan IP, this one. First of all, this is my local IP. Then we are going to connect the one we have connected to. So we just come here, select Pyproxy. This is the profile we have created right now. And you see it's going to change. And if you have noticed, you don't require Pyproxy manager for you to use Pyproxy under the residential proxy. That's the main thing that made me love this proxy site. See, and it's giving you high level of ISP. You see, remember I selected it. You see, it's connecting very well. So if I set time, if I could set time here, but I don't know to set that time. If I set time here, my local time is the IP time is Pacific Standard Time, but my system is Eastern Standard Time. So if I set this one to the IP time, the anonymity is going to be 100%. But I want to show you how the various options of connecting. This is the first option, whereby you are allowed to select city and state. Then let's go to the second option of connecting. The second option of connecting, whereby you can select the ISP one. For example, as you want to select, I like using any Verizon. You can say Verizon Business. You see, Verizon Business. Then remember users. You can select the users you want to use the IP on. So let's say this one. If you want to create users, I showed you how to do it, and avoid special characters when creating a user's profile. Under rotation, always make sure you have sticky profile. Put IP rotation under 30 minutes. Before the IP will stay around 30 minutes before it rotates, and to help you to accomplish a lot of tasks. And you realize that the changes. So immediately you change the selection options. Also, you are going to get some changes here, session time and everything. So this is our new selection. The first one is state and city. This one, whereby when you select the first one here, the ISP is random, and we are given starring, which is very nice. Also, it's unique. Not many people using those unique ISPs. So our next option is of connecting the residential proxies from Pyproxy is using select ISP, whereby they give you an option to select the ISP you want, and they give you a random city and state. Also, under rotation, you click sticky IP, and you allow 30 minutes rotation. Then you set it up. So let's go to our Mozilla Firefox. Let's try to create another profile for this one. I don't know if the password has changed. Let's try to check the username. The username was California. So all we have to do is to change the username now. So what you do, you come to your Pyproxy profile, the one you created here, click the green sign here, change the username here to the one you have created. Any settings you do, it changes your username. So use this username. You can see that the first username had California here. California, state California, city Los Angeles, like that. Session time 30 minutes. So this one, we are going to put now this one. See? So I come here, paste. Now this is the new settings you have done. The password is the same, this one. So just click save changes. And let me save it here. I can use it again. After changing there, always apply changes. So as usual, let me disable the proxy so that you can see that it's the real thing. I'm not faking anything. This is the real thing. So this is Morocco IP. I've switched off the proxy first of all. Now let's now connect to the new proxy we have enabled by proxy. You see, Verizon wireless. It's very fast. And since we chose our ISP but randomized state and city, we are given Chicago. Yeah, time zone, remember, I just have to go to my system and make it to be Central Standard Time and to be 100%. But since I'm not using this one right now, I don't have to do it right now. So as usual, you can see how you can connect those two options. Hope everybody, when you watch this video, you understand how I've done it. I have shown you how to connect residential proxies. Once you buy here, residential proxies, come here to get proxy, user and password authentication. Follow all the steps I showed you of how the two options of creating using state and city or using select ISP, creating a profile and setting up the rotation time. I think, guys, the best one to use is the residential proxy here. I have reviewed this site to give you an additional set of proxy sites to test on your earning sites, and maybe you get a better one which is cool, which will bring you a lot of money and will be able to help you to access a lot of surveys. So guys, if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel up to now, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and let's grow together as I bring you more cool content for earning online. Thank you for watching. Keep it locked to my next video. Thank you.